Hello, everybody, and welcome to Entertaining with Tea and our second episode. I'm really excited about some really fantastic recipes that I know are about to come our way. Sorry, I could use a cup of tea right now. But some really fun recipes coming our way. We did mostly cocktails last week, so I'm excited about what we have today because today will be a little bit of eating and drinking. So with that, I am happy to introduce our first guest to you, Will Dixon. Will is a tea buyer at Taylor's of Harrogate, the home of Yorkshire tea. He's been with the company since 2012, where he started as a trainee tea buyer. Will has traveled to many countries to visit tea estates, including China, Ethiopia, India, Indonesia, Kenya, Malawi, Rwanda, Sri Lanka, Tanzania, Uganda, and I'm sure I've missed something. Welcome, Will. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Good afternoon or good morning.
Good afternoon. No, we're afternoon. We're afternoon. Okay. It's all good. Yeah. How are you? Well, nice to see you.
Yeah. Good, thank you. Yes. Time flies. It doesn't seem long since the iced tea.
I know. Every time this goes into my calendar, I'm like, oh gosh, it's this time of year again. It's also a good reminder that it's time to do your Christmas shopping.
Exactly. Yeah.
If you haven't yet.
Yeah, I've just started today, actually.
So. Okay. All right. That's a good thing.
Ahead of the game.
Good. So, well, some would say you're behind, but hey, who am I to judge? All right. Well, so you have one of my favorite desserts on the menu today.
No pressure. No pressure.
You're not? Well, I can't taste it, so. Tell us what you're doing.
Okay. So today we're going to make a trifle. Mm-hmm. Generally holiday times, festive season. Obviously, growing up in a big family, trifles were regular, and it may seem a bit dated now, but hopefully it's coming a little bit back into fashion. But we're going to use some tea ingredients and put a little twist on it today.
Perfect.
So today we're going to use our Taylor's classic chai.
Great.
So it's going to be a chai-inspired trifle. So that tea, it's got the tea base. Mm-hmm. So it's got some good Assams and some good Rwandan tea in it there, which will help it come through. Quite a strong, punchy tea. Hopefully the flavour will come through as well. We've also got some cinnamon, cardamom, ginger in there as well, a little bit of vanilla. So some nice warming flavours for this time of year.
Perfect.
Looking for some ingredients that could carry that flavour essentially. So we're making a couple of little desserts and combining them here. So to start with, I brewed some of the classic chai. Mm-hmm. I can't show you this piece, but then I will place it into a pan. We're going to add, say we've got about 600 ml of tea. This is to make a trifle for 4 people or 4 individual trifles.
Okay.
Just for demonstration, I've add some sugar.
Yep.
About 80 grams of, I chose Demerara, but obviously personal preference for the flavors you would like to add.
Okay.
I'm then going to take some seasonal fruit. So this time of year, sort of late August, November time, pears come into season in the UK. So we thought we'll use a pear. So essentially we're going to poach that pear in the tea itself. So essentially peeled and half the pears.
Yep.
Again, just for demonstration, put it in the pan, obviously not a pan.
Yep.
There, and then heat it gently and simmer for 15 minutes basically. So I cook essentially 2 pears, cut in half, so 4 halves of pears, simmer for 15 minutes, flip in after about 7.5 minutes. So halfway through, turn it over just to make sure it's an even poach all the way through the pear.
Yeah.
And then essentially you get, I can't see very well from the angle.
Yeah. No,
but,
I can see.
Some poached pear, which is delightful on its own. So you could add some ice cream to that maybe and just eat that by itself. Very nice dessert on its own. But we're going to keep going, add a few more flavors to it.
Okay.
So 15 minutes, leave it in the pan as long as you can. Once it's cooled down, it'll keep absorbing those flavors of the tea. So leave it as long as you can, and obviously the sweetness from the sugar there as well. Leave it in there. Then eventually we're going to take out the pears. So now excuse me if I don't get the angles right here, but essentially, take out the pear. You can just about see that. I'm going to have to.
Yeah.
Essentially, we're going to slice the pear. We've done it diagonally, but whichever suits your preference.
Okay.
And obviously the trifle dish or glasses you're going to serve it into.
Okay.
Sliced it up. Where's my glass? My glass is there. And essentially, fill the base of your glass. So this could be any fruit. I've chosen pears because they're seasonal and they work quite well with the flavors, but obviously you've got plums as well, apples, oranges, whatever is your preference, and all should work with these
Plums
flavors.
is a good idea, yeah.
So there you go. We just lined the bottom of the glass with the poached pear. We're not going to throw anything away today, so we're going to use the liquor that we poached it in. We're going to put it back into the pan. Heat it slightly gently. We're going to add a couple of sheets of gelatin.
Yep.
Put that back in the liquid.
Oh, that's so clever.
Warm it very gently. So you've still got all those flavors that came out of the pear, the original flavors from the tea. Warm it very slowly until the gelatin is dissolved, and then you've got your jelly essentially. So again, just for demonstration, imagine this is our jelly. We're just going to pour it over the pears in the bottom of the glass.
Okay.
We're then going to stick it in the fridge. Depending on how much gelatin, you can obviously range how set it would be, but a couple of hours, say at least. Put it in the fridge, it will set. You'll then get this. So you've got your set jelly with your pears in the middle. So then we're going to take add into those flavors. So if you remember the flavors we had the ginger, the cardamom, and the cinnamon. We're basically going to top up on all those flavors now. So next up, I've got some ginger cake, and I've cheated on this. It's a shop-bought ginger cake on this occasion.
No, you were clever, Will.
I'm going to be clever again in a second, so bear with me. So ginger cake, I'm going to use a cookie cutter, essentially same shape as the glass. Again, I've not demonstrated this live, so essentially cut the shape of the ginger cake into the shape. Obviously, if you're using a big trifle dish, you can just slice it and layer it out, but I want that circle. So we've got the ginger cake in a circle now, probably a bit thick, depending on how much cake you want in your jelly. So just going to slice that in half, and then you've got a nice ring of cake to put into your trifle.
Oh my God, that's perfect. Okay, yeah.
So a little bit dry at this stage, so you've got your choices now. Again, we can reuse some of the tea, a couple of spoonfuls of that on top of the jelly, or obviously, traditional trifle in our household would have some sherry in it.
Yes.
We're not going to use sherry today. We're thinking of those flavors we've got, those spices, those warming flavors. So I'm going to use some dark rum today.
Oh, nice.
So we're going to take a shot of dark rum and just drizzle it over the top of the sponge just to soak it and give it that nice moist flavor and texture to it as well. But hopefully the rum flavors will work quite well with that ginger, that cardamom, that cinnamon again.
For sure.
And again, pear as well.
Yeah.
So we're getting there. We're 2 of the levels done. Next, we're going to move on to the custard layer. So again, this is where I cheated again, but again, shop-bought custard.
Smart.
We are going to use some cardamom. So I've got some green cardamom. Split them open, got the seeds out, put them into pestle and mortar, ground it up into a fine powder. I'm then going to add it to my custard. Obviously personal preference, but I've discussed cardamom before. Smells amazing. So even if you're not going to put it in the trifle, just grind it up anyway because it fills the house with a beautiful smell. We're going to stir the cardamom through the custard.
Okay.
Right, we might get a bit messy soon because I'm going to try and pour this custard now. Still a bit there. Right. So pour or spoon it on. We'll see. We'll try pouring and see if it goes on.
It does.
There we go.
Oh, gorgeous.
That's worked quite well, to be fair. It looks okay from this angle anyway. Level it off, stick it in the fridge just to set a little bit. And that's now that's 3 of the 4 layers done. So then we're going to move on to the final layer. Obviously, traditionally topped with cream. Double cream. I've pre-whipped this because I don't think it'll make very good viewing to watch me try and whip some double cream for 10 minutes. I tend to over-whip it as well, to be fair, but I've not done too bad today.
Do you whip by hand? Good for you.
Well, I only did a little bit. Yeah, it didn't take too long. So,
all right, good for you. Okay.
Yeah, generally. So I can't tip this. So I'm going to try and spoon this over.
Yeah.
So again, obviously personal preference as to how much of each layer individuals like.
Okay.
Yeah. So again, you can see.
Yeah.
I've got one I made earlier soon as well, so it will look a bit nicer. So there we go, 4 of the layers. But we just want to add 1 more of those flavors again, and I've lost it, but there it is. We're going to top it with some cinnamon sugar, essentially.
Yes.
So we've got that cinnamon running through. So drizzle it over as much as you want. Obviously, a bit of sweetness on the cream. That's not too bad, actually. I did prepare one just in case it didn't go particularly well.
Great.
But there we go. We've got our classic chai trifle, poached pear, ginger cake soaked with either tea or rum on personal preference, dark rum.
Yeah.
Custard infused with cardamom, and then cream topped with cinnamon sugar. And I may as well try it. This is the non-alcoholic version. Unfortunately, I'm driving this evening. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
A little bit of everyone. Hopefully you can see there.
Yeah. Ah, that's a mouthful.
And there we go.
Oh, delicious.
And very nice.
Okay, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it so much, Will, that is going onto my menu this holiday. I love it. I love that you made it individual, because especially if you're doing like a seated dinner, it's really good. So now I have to decide whether I'm going to do it for New Year's dinner or whether I'm going to do it for brunch.
Yeah. Okay, very nice. Yeah, because it's, well, obviously you can spend as much time. You can bake the ginger cake, you can bake the custard, but if you want to make it simply, it doesn't take that much time, to be fair.
Oh, no.
Once you've poached the pears,
I'll cheat on the ginger, but I'll tell you, I'll definitely cheat on the ginger cake. But so there are two things that fantastic. First of all, as I said, that it's you just on a twist on a classic, but also that you're using pears. I find that there's certain fruits that I think are underutilized, right?
Yeah.
And pears are so beautiful this time of year, right?
And especially, they're quite hard to gauge. Are they ready to eat? Are they not ready to eat? You can poach underripe pear and it will make it soft. So it takes away some of that issue. If you want to use your pears and they're not quite ready, you can poach them and it will take on that softer texture and work relatively well. So you don't have to be too precise about them being fully ripe or not. So quite a good choice.
Fantastic. The other thing I'm going to point out to everybody is the tea that you're using. So, for those of you watching, if you have never, so that's available everywhere, right?
I make sure I pick Canada available products when I select them.
Good. But I'll tell you what stood out for me when you said what's the base of your chai is you said Rwandan black. And Rwandan blacks are amongst my absolute favorite black teas. So for those of you that are watching, if you've never had a Rwandan black tea, you must. They are gorgeous, full-bodied, beautiful sweetness that runs through them. They're really, really exceptional. So
we're lucky here at Taylor's. As you know, our Yorkshire Gold product contains quite a chunk of Rwandan tea. So we're lucky we get to buy quite a large proportion of Rwanda's production. As you're right, some beautiful teas, amazing colour and amazing briskness and flavour, and a beautiful origin to visit as well. So
that on top of it all, absolutely. So anybody watching, those are exceptional teas that you're using as a base. So there's no doubt that the flavour of it must be fabulous as well. Thank you for sharing that with us today, Will.
Just one other thing as well. We were playing around with it today, but just the custard and cardamom on its own, that would make a delightful dessert as well. I gave it to one of my colleagues today, and it's just that I could eat a bowl.
Just spooning that up.
Just that cardamom and that custard.
A
few desserts in one there, but hopefully ticks a box for most people.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you, Will. I wish you happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, all of that fun stuff. I can't believe I'm actually saying that already, but here we are. Thanks for always sharing, and thank you for just always being a part of what we do in 2025 and every other year. So
thank you very much. It's great to be involved and to share a little bit of Harrogate with the rest of the world. And happy holidays to yourself and all the viewers as well. And great to see you again.
You too. Thanks, Will. Enjoy the rest of that dessert. I'm envious. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Yes, Melanie, definitely a new tea to try. Like I said, Rwandan teas they're really, really exceptional. We host the North American Tea Conference every year, and we always have, we've got the gold medal tea competition, and every region is sort of judged on its own. Every tea producing country is judged on its own, but there is always an overall winner who scores the highest amongst all of the teas in all of the regions. And I cannot tell you how many times Rwandan black tea takes home that prize. They're really, really beautiful. So here I am doing a one-woman advertising job for the country of Rwanda, but it's well worth it. So highly recommend. My next guest is going to make a few delicious recipes for us. Oh, hang on. No, my next guest isn't here at the moment. Oh, no, he is here. Sorry. I had to scroll down a little bit. I apologize. Christian always has pure deliciousness for us. Let me tell you first about Christian. He's discovered the wonderful world of teas at the tender age of 8. He's been with Transherb for 21 years as Vice President, Innovation and New Business Opportunities, and a proud 4 O'Clock brand ambassador. Christian has collaborated with the R&D for the amazing and unique blends of 4 O'Clock. He's also a foodie and loves to cook. And welcome. Where are we? Are we in your kitchen? Hello? Oh, can you hear me? Christian? No, he can't hear me.
He can't hear.
No?
No.
Can the person who's in the...
No.
Hello? No? Hello? Can anybody hear me over there?
I can't hear.
I can't hear you.
Yeah, I know. I know. I can hear you, though. I don't know what to do. Do you want to just get started?
Let's see, time of one, you can hear.
We can hear you. Do your thing. Oh, no, he left. What happened? Goodness. Okay. That's okay because our next guest is here. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to move on to our next guest. I can see that Shannon is ready, so I'm hopefully not throwing her too off. But you know what, everybody? This is what live television is all about. Shannon is a mother, musician, and tea enthusiast living in beautiful Prince Edward Island, who has been an integral part of Lady Baker's tea since 2008. This past May, she took the leap and she became the owner of the company. That is a true testament of loving where you work. After wearing as many hats as there are roles over the years, Shannon is now at the helm and steering Lady Baker's into what she hopes will be an exciting future. Alongside her role as business leader, she continues to pursue a career as a professional singer, finding a perfect harmony between the worlds of tea and music. I've said this before. One of these days, I'm going to make you sing for us. Hi, Shannon. How are you?
Hello. Good. Thanks. How are you?
Good.
I'm ready to go.
Thank you for being ready to go. As I said, this is that's what happens when you do something live.
Absolutely. Yes. Yeah. And that's why I got here nice and early. You never know what's going to happen with tech.
Thank you. So, before you get started, let me ask you, how has your first almost year, not quite full year?
Well,
how's
actually, your intel is slightly off. I've now owned it for a year and a half. So,
okay. I apologize.
Coming up next May will be 2 years.
Okay. So, same question. How's it been?
It's been great. It's been really. It took a little while for it to feel any different, but now, yeah, I really do feel like it's been a beautiful 2 years of a lot of growth, and it's been wonderful.
That's nice. And making it your own, right? Like putting your stamp on it. Good for you.
And I still get to see Catherine quite often. She's around. She pops in for visits, and it's really lovely to keep that connection going.
Give her my love.
I will. Yes.
All right. All yours.
Oh, okay, great. So I decided today to bring 2 recipes with me. One's very simple. Well, they're both quite simple, but last week I hosted a holiday open house in my shop. And every year I do this. It's a tradition now. So I like to bring baked goods, and I like those baked goods to include our tea in them. I have a nice arsenal of options from past years that I've developed, but I want to make something new. So This year I made this is gluten-free, but you can make it either way. It's a gluten-free gingerbread cake.
Oh, lovely.
And the cake is made with our warm gingerbread tea.
Okay.
And the drizzle on top is made with the Cardamom Magic tea infused in the icing. So
okay.
it's really good.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So I'm not going to make the cake today, but I did bring along some ingredients to make the icing. It's just a glaze icing, super simple. So I thought it would be a good, quick demo to do.
Perfect.
So I've brought with me some icing sugar that I've sifted, and I've brewed up just this is about 1/3 of a cup of our Cardamom Magic tea. The Cardamom Magic tea has got cardamom, obviously, some apple, hibiscus, rosehip, almond, and cocoa beans. It's got a nutty sweetness to it, as well as that rich, lovely cardamom that really feels like Christmas. Nice. So I'm going to take a bit of the tea and put that in our icing sugar.
Okay.
I believe I've got on the recipe, I think it's 2 tablespoons. Okay. Tea, and I am eyeballing this right now.
Yep, that's okay. We have your recipe and we'll be sharing it with everybody. So
great.
No problem.
What I love about this is, pardon me, is that the drizzle takes on that similar color as the gingerbread itself, because it has the tea in it. It's once I get it mixed, I'll show you the color. It's lovely. And I like to add just a little touch of milk as well.
Okay.
Here. Now it will be, as you can see on the cakes here, it's settled, but it's not firm. So if you want it more firm, if you want to make designs and get really pretty with it, you can add a little meringue powder as you're whipping it.
Oh, okay.
And that'll help it hold its stiffness, its shape.
That's a good tip. Okay.
I don't know, this icing sugar is making me cough. Sorry.
Okay. And you use the same tea in the cake, is that right?
The tea in the cake is actually my warm gingerbread tea.
Oh,
so,
okay.
In the drizzle, we're making this cardamom black tea.
Okay.
And then in the cake is a warm gingerbread. This is a rooibos.
Okay. All right.
And
okay. Nice.
Yeah, it has roasted chicory and orange peel, almond, ginger, and coriander. It really is complementary to a ginger cake. So this is what the icing looks like now.
Nice. Okay.
It's a beautiful color and really complements. So that's what I did here very quickly with that. Baked it up with a sheet. But last week I made it in little mini cupcakes to hand out to my customers, and it was perfect that way too. So if you're hosting, entertaining, and you just want to have a few on a tray, it's perfect.
Super simple. Nice.
Yeah. And then the second thing I have is our Vienna eggnog tea that I've brewed up, and I've made up some, frothed up some eggnog.
Oh, perfect. Oh, how clever. Okay. So using eggnog to make the latte instead of clever milk. Okay. Smart.
Right. So our Vienna eggnog tea is already like so close to the real deal, but in tea form. You know, it's got the cinnamon, cardamom, nutmeg, all of those Christmassy flavors, spices, without the heavy cream, which I love. But I like to add a little extra eggnog on top. Is such a treat. So I'm going to do that now.
It's the holidays. We just need to go all out.
Holidays. And this is a warming treat, right? So it's really like lovely on a cold day. It's raining here today. So
same here. And I've heard rumors of snow. So we'll see.
It's coming, huh?
I know. I just need to accept the fact that it is winter after all.
And then a little bit of nutmeg on top as well. So
nice.
Is that
beautiful?
Yeah, she's
gorgeous.
That is this piece of cake. Perfect.
Very nice. Very, very nice combination. I love it. Nice. And I would imagine that eggnog, because eggnog is thicker, that it probably it must froth really well, right? Because
it can froth. Well. Yeah, it's I've worked in many cafes in the past, and it's actually kind of a trickier one to when you have a frothing wand.
Okay.
Because of how thick it is. Like a 3.25 milk is perfect. And
Mhm.
anything higher than that, it makes that crazy high-pitched kind of whistle sound as it tries to work
Okay.
its way through.
Okay.
But it does hold a good
It does
foam
a
once
good
it gets there.
All right. Okay. Good to know. Good tips. Thank you. It was lovely to see you as always, and thanks for
Oh,
the
same.
delicious tips. I love them. The recipes, as I said, will be always on our YouTube page when you scroll down. So anybody watching the cake recipe, the icing recipe, everything will be on there. And where can people find your products, Shannon?
Well, you can get them on our website, ladybakerstea.com. We have
Mhm.
retail availability in PEI in the Maritimes, but for the rest of the country, you're going to want to shop online.
Perfect. Thank
Mhm.
you. Thank you.
Thanks so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you. I wish you a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever it is that you celebrate. All the best for the new year. And thank you for being part of all of our entertaining iced teas, etc. for 2025.
Oh, it's my absolute pleasure. And Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to you too.
Thanks. You take care. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. Decadence. That is what the holidays are about. So throw out your diets, throw out your concerns that this isn't good for me, because I say that's what the holidays are about. It's not about guilty pleasures. It's about pleasure. Full stop, period, end of story. So with that, let me see if Christian, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yes.
Oh
Okay.
my God.
It's
I'm
okay.
so
It's
sorry.
okay. Don't be silly. It was all good. It's perfect. We pivot. Shannon was ready, and we're going. Your table looks beautiful.
Thank
Beautiful.
you. Thank you. I'm so happy to be here. As I was driving here today, I was thinking, uh, tea as an ingredient for culinary experiences is pretty new. We've been
Yeah.
using wine and liquor for centuries, but there's so much to talk about when it
Mhm.
comes to tea.
Mhm.
So today I'm very excited because three creations, three moods. We'll see how tea can refresh and infuse. We'll see how tea can season
Yeah.
in the marinade, and then we'll see how tea can enrich your cocktails.
Perfect. Okay, I'm excited because, as I was saying to Will earlier, I always host a New Year's party. It's a dinner. It's not a full party. And then I'm also doing a brunch this year. So I want ideas.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I have some ideas. So
Good.
there will be two appetizers and one cocktail, because what is a party
Perfect.
without a cocktail, right? And it's
Really.
not a mocktail, it's a real cocktail today.
The real deal. Good. Okay.
So first things first, we recently launched matcha, our brand new first matcha that we launched a few weeks back from Japan. Yeah, very excited. So I thought of using this in scallop tartare.
Oh.
Yeah. So we start with fresh scallops. I like scallops from Nova Scotia. They're among the best. Always nice to encourage local people, of course. So the scallop that I have diced, I season a bit, not too much because it's so subtle. So I use fresh herbs such as chives and green onions, a little bit of black sesame seed as well.
Nice.
A little bit of lime zest.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Not too much.
Mm-hmm.
Stir a bit, and then on the side, I've created a dressing. It's made of yuzu juice. But if you don't have yuzu at home, you can use clementine juice. Of course, it tastes almost the same.
Yep.
Then there's lime juice, there's ginger, there's avocado oil, there's rice vinegar and salt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice balance. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's start with the beginning. So you put a little bit of because these are appetizers, so it's small bites, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you have the scallop that's been slightly seasoned.
Okay.
Then you put the dressing, not too much. And don't do this too much ahead of time, obviously, otherwise the acidity will cook the scallop, and you really want the scallop to still be raw.
Yeah.
Then comes, Shannon, the drama. The drama being a granita made of sake, cucumber juice, and matcha. So I call it like a fluffy green snow because it's really like slush a bit. I don't know if you can see it, but it's really amazing.
You did sake
Cucumber and matcha
and cucumber, and you made
and a bit of sugar.
And you made a granite out of it. Okay, I'm
So
writing.
you put it in the freezer.
Yeah.
Bring it out. You scrape a bit. You bring it out.
Yep.
Freeze, scrape.
How does the sake freeze up? Does it freeze up?
Not entirely.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
So it becomes like a slush, but I prefer calling it snow because it's more magical,
No, it's perfect. Oh, delicious.
I just made it try my colleague an hour ago and she approved it. So it's really nice. It's very surprising because, often you don't use granita in a salty dish, It's
Yes.
not very common.
Yes.
So this is the surprise part, the use of granita.
Love it.
With the matcha.
Perfect.
So that's first step.
Okay.
Second step is gravlax.
Okay.
Salmon gravlax.
Yep.
Okay. So we use our pomegranate echinacea tea, which is herbal made of hibiscus. There's a rose hip as well. So the hibiscus will provide color in the infusion.
Mm-hmm.
So we add some dill. We add some, what else is there? There's coriander seed, fennel seeds, brown sugar, obviously, and salt. This is a traditional way of doing a gravlax. And you let the salmon infuse for 24 hours. So imagine the salmon going to a Nordic spa for 24 hours.
Yes.
All shiny and new.
Yeah.
After 24 hours, and don't go beyond 24 hours, otherwise the texture is not the same. 24 hours is just enough to remove the water from the salmon, and it still remains delicate.
Mm-hmm.
So we need a base on which we will put the gravlax.
Yep.
And I thought of making a rosti, out of Yukon Gold potatoes. So you grate your potatoes, you remove the excess water. Then you sear it, then you transfer it, and that's the trick. You transfer it to an oven in mini muffin molds, so it can really become like super perfectly round.
Little potato pancakes.
Exactly.
Yep.
So the Rossi's from Switzerland. Then I could say I forgot to say there's beetroot as well in the mixture. So the beetroot really gives also the color.
Yes.
So
beautiful.
And you top it with a slice of mango that brings some brightness. A little bit of pink pepper. And maybe some flowers, edible flowers. Why not?
Of course. Why not? I'm jealous. Okay, gorgeous. I love it. Okay, while you're eating that, I'm going to say, so I have been making tea gravlax for years. I use jasmine. So I take the jasmine, and I have to say I use like really, really high-end jasmine because you want that really strong jasmine flavor. And I grind it, and I mix that with the salt and sugar mixture. And then I do everything so pack it on, let it sit in the fridge for 24 hours. It is so good.
I have to try that. What a great idea. And
jasmine
you have the floral,
really good.
the floral with the
it is
brine
such a nice
really
combination. Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind on my side.
All right.
Okay. And
you
next,
approve?
Yes, approved. Quality approved.
Good.
Last one, again, what is a party, as I mentioned, without a cocktail? Are you familiar with the Boulevardier cocktail?
No.
Well, I'm not surprised because it's not well known, but the Boulevardier is inspiration from the Negroni.
Okay.
Negroni is equal parts of gin. Me too. Equal parts of gin, Campari, vermouth.
Yep.
The Boulevardier was created 10 years later. The Campari comes from Florence, 1919-ish. And then the Boulevardier was created in Paris.
Okay.
therefore the name.
Got it.
And instead of the gin, they use bourbon.
Oh,
Yeah. Can you still see me?
I
'Cause
can see
can't
you
see
fine.
myself. Okay.
No,
Okay.
no, you've got plenty. You've got plenty of room to move around. You've got a wide scope.
Oh, I forgot to say, the magical touch of this classic is the banana bread black tea simple syrup.
Mm,
It's not out yet, but we're about to do a first production of our banana bread black tea from our seasonal line. It's
nice.
decadent. So a
Okay.
simple syrup is easy, as equal parts of sugar, water, 5 tea bags. You bring it to a boil.
Yep.
5, 6 tea bags, and then you cool it down. And the simple syrup can be conserved in the fridge for close to a month.
Mm-hmm.
So I start with 1 ounce of the simple syrup.
Mm-hmm.
Approved. Then 2 ounces. This is a recipe for 2 because you have to share this.
Of course you do.
Can't drink this alone.
No. So Campari.
Yeah, Campari. And then, we like to encourage as much as possible Canadian companies. This is a
Yes.
vermouth from Quebec, from the company Menot. They're out
Okay.
of Charlevoix.
Very
They
nice.
have a really great. So this is the vermouth.
Very nice.
And then the bourbon from Quebec as well.
Yep.
So it's a rye whiskey.
Yep.
So this is not a peaty whiskey like in Scotland. This one is more like a bourbon,
Yep. Yep.
except
Very nice.
it's from here. So you stir it for maybe 20 seconds or so. You want to reduce the ethanol impact on the tongue, so the alcohol is not as harsh,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Let's say it's 20 seconds. And then you strain it in a nice glass.
Beautiful. I just love the color of a
Isn't it
Negroni.
nice?
Yeah. It's the perfect drink for this time of year. Well, any time of year, but like that orange and the red. It's a really great, it's a nice one for this time of year. A sprig of rosemary.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Speaking of orange.
Yep.
And then I like to squeeze it a bit to release the essential oil. This is
Perfect.
really nice to perfume the glass. Of course, since I've worked so hard, I'm going to try it.
Yes, you must. I love it.
Wow. Cheers.
Nice. Okay, I'm definitely going to have one of those when I get home later, because I have all the ingredients except for your banana.
I'll get you some.
Bring it next week for the meeting.
It won't be produced, unfortunately, but I'll find a way, believe me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just 1 tea bag. That looks absolutely delicious. I love the ideas. I love the festiveness of it. And as always, you never fail to produce for us, dear Christian. Thank you.
You are my inspiration.
Oh, well, you're sweet. Have you started your holiday shopping?
A bit, but slowly. It doesn't feel like Christmas at all,
It's super mild here at the moment. I
Yeah.
imagine it's the same in Montreal.
Same here, yeah.
There's a rumor that it's going to get cold and snowy and all the rest of that, but that's tomorrow's problem, not today's.
Can't wait to see you next week.
I really look forward to seeing you as well. When do you get here, Christian? Do you get here? Are you in and out on the same day?
No, I arrived the day before.
Okay, I'm going to message you. Let's have dinner.
I love that.
Okay, good. All right, I'm going to message you. All right. Thank you. Thank you.
Shannon.
I will see you next week. And bye.
See you.
Ciao, ciao. Bye. All righty. Well, Entertaining with Tea, another great, lovely episode. As I said to you, and I say this every single time, our guests bring something new every single time they're on. So for that, I'm immensely grateful. I'll give you a tip that I recommend, especially, as we're going into the holiday season and, people are doing lots of entertaining and it can get stressful. I get it. So, especially when it comes to either mocktails or cocktails, doesn't matter what you prefer, the simple syrup that Christian was describing or talking about, make a batch of that. It is the easiest thing in the world, right? So simple syrup is just equal parts sugar and liquid. In this case, it will be a tea. So you steep a nice strong tea, equal parts sugar into it, pre-make that, and then grab yourself from your local kitchen shop or whatever online vendor you like to use, whatever it is. Just get these plastic squeezy bottles. I have like half a dozen of them in my house, and I'll pre-make the simple syrup, and I'll just put it into my refrigerator, and then you have it when you need it, and you don't have to really think about it. So these are just little things that you can make ahead of time to sort of help with some of the stress that you know, some people feel during the holidays, and understandably so. There's a lot going on. Mina, what about hibiscus? You can absolutely add a hibiscus to it. That would be a great addition for sure. Yeah. Also add some great color, right? That nice red color. So that brings us to the end of our second episode. Thank you to all of my guests for always participating and being here. And thank you to those of you that are watching either live or those of you that are going to watch later on. As I said, our recipes are always, well, the replay is always on our YouTube channel, but if you click below on more, you will see all of the fabulous recipes that our guests share with us. So thank you, and I look forward to seeing you all next week. Take care. Bye-bye.